Welcome to Hadage Underground, everybody. This is the mighty Meta Baron.
Macho Simpson.
Voice the villain.
I want to thank y'all for coming out tonight.
Welcome.
Welcome. What's going on, fellas? What's new in the world? How's everything treating y'all?
Shit, man. It's going pretty good. You know, nothing too crazy. You know, we're in a new studio today.
We're in a new studio today. It's I like it. It's small and intimate, like disappointing sex.
Y'all aren't talking in the voices that you did the mic checks in.
We aren't.
You're not.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
because we want to sound a little bit professional.
We trying to professional it up.
I want to do my 92.3 voice.
It's funny that the engineer says that because we literally fell right into the show voices. Like
we
what?
did, right? We're not professionals anymore.
Oh, we are the ultimate professionals now.
Truly.
Yeah.
What about you, villain? How's the work we've been treating you so far?
Everything's been going well. I can't complain. You know, I'm just glad I'm here drinking this Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Shout out to Pabst Blue Ribbon. Shout out to the movie that made me fuck with Pabst Blue Ribbon seriously, which was Gran Torino. I don't know if y'all seen Gran Torino. Y'all saw it?
I've been meaning to see it.
Yeah, Gran Torino was clutch. It was Clint Eastwood as an old ass racist Polish man.
I heard about that.
Is that the one where he had the pants all the way up to his navel?
Yeah, and he had those Hmong neighbors, and one of the neighbors, one of his neighbors was a little. He wasn't a little kid. He was a teenage kid, and you know what I'm saying. He was looking for a job.
Racist as hell.
I mean, it was kind of racist, but Detroit racist as fuck.
That's
it was
fair.
like right
it was
on
based in Detroit.
Yeah, it was like right on the intersection
that.
of North End, Hamtramck, and Highland Park. So it was like that whole little area.
Oh, okay.
That do seem like a place Clint Eastwood would
It was
live.
funny because the most racist scene was when he took the Hmong kid with him to the barber shop, and Clint Eastwood, who was Polish in the movie, and his barber, who was Irish, literally stood there and was tearing each other's throats out for 3 minutes on the most high key. Look, whenever white people get into the racist shit, that's when you know it's lit. When it's like white on white crime,
that's like they be like cursing through their teeth.
Like the kid was mortified, and like they looked at him and was like, "Kid, we're just fucking around."
This is what we do on the weekend.
I like your Clint Eastwood voice.
I fuck with Clint Eastwood, man.
I fuck with him. $1 Million Baby was my shit.
Yeah, $1 million.
That was my shit.
Not to sound racist. Or
Oh
anything.
God.
Whenever you gotta get that disclaimer,
It's not bad.
racist.
What is a Hmong?
Hmong.
Yeah.
Hmongs are people that lived in Indochina from like the mountains. So like on the lowlands.
So they like Mongolians.
Kind of no, because it's further south. It's south of China. Like Hmong people, you would typically find them in the mountainous parts of Cambodia and Vietnam. They're like the highland and the mountain people that stayed in that area. So they were the ethnic minorities that have been always historically oppressed by the Vietnamese.
Oh, okay.
And yeah,
It's niggas in every race, dog.
it truly is. Because I mean, you know, the Vietnamese were, before there was China, back when it was like the whole land, they're people that moved south because they was like, we ain't fucking with the current dynastic rulers, so they went south and made their own shit.
Right.
Sadly, the people that lived in Vietnam before the ethnic Vietnamese got there were the Hmong and Hmong people. So
How do you just come up with that name though?
That don't sound good.
That shit sound
It sound,
ruthless as hell.
sound like mucus.
Jesus.
It sound like you gotta get the strap when you say it. Like imagine somebody you
Oh.
dirty Hmong.
We got these Hmong niggas coming around the corner. Get the strap, nigga.
It's funny.
strap.
It's funny because like in the 70s, after like Vietnam, like the United States saw a huge influx of Asian immigrants from all the places that we had, you know what I'm saying, fucked up. We had a huge bundle of Vietnamese, Laotian, Cambodian, and Hmong immigrants that just came over here, and a lot of Thai people too.
Now you gotta ask yourself, what does that smell like? What does that smell like?
You talking about the women?
Yeah.
Jesus,
Ugh.
not bad.
I hope so.
I'm trying to Google what Hmong chicks look like.
Hey,
That
look,
just sounds like something wrapped in a blanket.
darker skinned Chinese people.
Cause we talking about women today.
Darker skinned Chinese people.
What we
A
gonna
lot
say
of
about
times.
women today?
We got a lot to say about women today, man. It's been
It's been a women week.
It's been a women week, man. Where do y'all want to jump in?
Nikki,
We gonna dive night, Nick.
we got to go straight to Nikki. She the biggest topic.
Before we get on Nikki, I do want to, you know what I'm saying, I guess Hadage Underground, we want to extend our prayers and, you know what I'm saying, our well wishes, as shitty as that seems, to the family of
Don't do that.
Aretha Franklin.
Like she dead.
Nah,
not
but
I mean, come
Don't
on,
do
man.
that. Don't do that.
she gravely ill, and
She's
you know the
very. Let's just keep real. Like she's facing something serious.
86 pounds.
Damn.
That's very serious.
86 pounds.
And back in the day, one of her titties weighed 86 pounds.
Facts.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
had some shit.
I remember I seen her live. Like I remember one time I was at a church event. It was
They
like,
had to be at a church event.
yeah, it was
It's
church.
always a church event.
I mean, it wasn't at like Bucharest. Or
Wasn't
that
no
shit.
turn up.
But you know, I seen her at church and she was sweating her ass off. And
You know what? You know something?
she was sweating.
Sweating is the
She
hallmark.
was sweating.
Sweating-
Every church, you know, he's a
Sweating
good
is
church.
the hallmark of if a black nigga is actually putting in some work.
Yeah.
If you ever working with a nigga and he ain't sweating, that nigga ain't working. Check that nigga.
Yeah, she was super sweaty, but I was just like, oh shit, this like Aretha Franklin. Like I was like, oh shit, like I could touch Aretha Franklin, and I went up to her, and she was just,
Was she nice?
she was nice. She smelled good. She smelled good, but the it was like a reservoir of sweat, right in the
It's
crease
like,
of the
right in the crease.
right
of
in
the
the
titty.
crease.
in the titty valley.
Yeah, and I had to
Titty
commit. I
valley.
was like, I can't just not.
Shout out to any woman that can sweat and still smell good, man. Like
Yeah.
women that smell good are greatly underappreciated.
That's how you know that they eating good shit. Like
Yeah.
they not
Yeah.
just drinking fucking
You ain't
strip
eating-
club.
you ain't eating
drinks
Captain
all the-
J's every day and fucking smoking Black and Miles. Jesus.
She ain't
Please
had
not
she ain't
smoking
had
Black and Mild.
she ain't had water in like 20 years.
Shout out to my homie that was dating a chick that was a chain smoker, and he said that the box tasted acidic. I was like, bro, that's.
Y'all ain't never had no acidic box.
I mean,
Man, I
most
ain't trying to lick a Winston.
You ever had it? Jesus. You ever
saying.
had Hasidic box?
my great grandfather high fived you from the grave, nigga.
Niggas don't know that.
I used to run down the street south
Get a
of Detroit,
Winston.
get them Winstons for that.
Yeah, my old
nigga.
man used to smoke
Speaking
Winston.
of Winston box,
Winston box.
Nicki Minaj.
So Nicki released an album called Queen
Yeah,
last week, I believe,
yeah.
and it's 5-month build up.
Yeah,
Single
Was
and all
it?
that.
It's been pushed
I
back.
feel like she
It's
really
been all
wasn't
kind of
hyping
shit.
it up, really.
No, it wasn't hyped. The actual album wasn't hyped up. The fuck shit. It was just a bunch of fuck shit happening.
It was.
Like, she was just a bunch of talks about just random shit that ain't had to do with music. She was taking pictures and talking shit about other people and trying to just stay relevant.
It's like
That's
troll,
all she was
like
doing.
troll worthy.
Yeah.
The songs that she dropped, from what I listened to, like Chun Li,
Barbie Ting.
Barbie Tings, and I didn't
hate
like
Chun-Li.
I didn't like the song with Lil Wayne.
I didn't like it either. She dropped like 5 singles before the album even dropped.
Yeah.
Remember them 2 songs that nobody give a fuck about after she got dissed?
To be honest with you, it was like 3.
Didn't
It
she
was
go on?
3.
Didn't she do like an interview and was crying about that shit?
She cried every interview. She cried the interview
Like-
yesterday with
like,
Funk Flex.
She cried.
She always
cried.
crying.
Yeah, she cried when they mentioned about the Cardi B and all that shit.
That bitch is just getting under her skin.
And she just started crying. I was just like, but just a minute ago you was hollering you was built for this shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know something? Me and Villain was talking about this in the lobby.
Like, nigga,
Because
pony up.
Villain was talking about a young lady who virally has been blowing up. I can't remember her name.
Oh, you talking about the cow?
Oh, the
Yeah,
cow
she has
bitch.
a name though.
I don't know what
It's
her
something
name
cat, isn't it?
is. Cat.
I
I was
don't.
gonna
I don't
say
want to mess
Stacks,
her.
but
I don't
I
want to
ain't.
mess that queen's name.
Doja
up.
Cat, I think.
Doja Cat. there
Doja
you
Cat.
go.
Yeah. She's
That's
been
all-
blowing up.
That song lit.
That song
The beat is
trash.
catchy as fuck. I can't even lie. Like I didn't played it like probably 10 times.
Weeaboo rap is blowing up.
Meta Baron does not endorse or support a Doja Cat or the Moose song, but I can acknowledge that the bitch is blowing up.
She
like
doing
the
numbers.
fucking song has been everywhere today, and it's funny that Nicki's 5-month buildup was literally taken away. Like before,
By
the
Bitch
singles was
Yeah.
eaten up by any time Cardi B released a remix, and then today it was eaten up by the Doja Cat chick. And was, you know something?
she created a new lane with that though.
That's ridiculous.
The
know-
Weeboo's about to clean up
It's so
now.
stupid.
You know something though? Karmically speaking, this is not surprising to me at all.
Right.
Because when Nicki was on the come up, and I'm not talking about Vlad interviewed Nicki and Freestyle Friday Nicki when she was running with Gucci and Waka and
Talking about them cockhoes that was uplifting her.
Not the Coco.
when Nicki when Super Bass blew and the
Okay.
Monsterverse hit and
Oh
Nicki
man, that was
blew-
at the prime of her
Yeah.
shit.
So-
Monsterverse. Oof.
Yeah.
So she did not respond well to whenever they asked her about who influenced her or just older female MCs.
She ain't want to
Yeah,
get
she
nobody
threw shots, didn't she? She was kind of like throwing like
Subs.
subliminal. Yeah.
Subs ain't shots until
jabs.
Yeah, like this whole Genius, the website Rap Genius, now Genius, the whole Genius culture of everybody analyzing lyrics and being studious about the shit is actually killing the shit, because a lot of times niggas didn't actually say shit. They literally said
Right.
what they rapped. There's no subs. But I just find it funny that Nicki didn't respond too well to her elders, and now she's being gobbled up by all the young broads.
She's an elder. All these chicks would dial after her name, after their names, like they're all her kids.
They're all her kids,
And they coming for her ass, and she don't like it. But so what?
So what's the wall for male rappers is 35, right?
Probably
The wall for female rappers got to be 30.
30. They like running backs.
I want to say 30. 31, 32 maybe.
So
32 is
2000
a stretch.
What was Nicki doing in 2015?
She took like 4 years off.
No, I don't think she took out that
She
long.
took a, well, it seemed like it.
Pink Print.
Pink
2014.
Print, yeah, Pink Print.
Pink Print came out in 2000. That's 4 years.
Damn, it was 4 years.
I would only
Damn.
start counting after. Like I typically give niggas a year after the album
But
drops.
she was riding pretty solid, even after she released.
She
so
was
she
living off her catalog.
Yeah.
She was pulling the method man.
Hey, I mean, it's a lane. I mean,
lane.
it is a lane. I mean, I'm kind of glad she did do that for a minute, I guess, for her sake, because like that could easily turn into a disaster.
So I listened to that. I was forced to listen to the album because we're going
Right.
to talk about it.
Yeah.
So what y'all think about that?
Spoiler alert: it's trash.
Spoiler alert is trash.
I mean, no, I listened to it. I sat and listened to it, and first of all, I was like, all right, for her to try to come up with this whole like I'm gonna attack niggas type approach, but I'm gonna just do it from a JK. Like it was a weak troll.
You talking about the Barbie, not Barbie Teens? Was that the name? That wasn't the name of the song.
I don't even, the Dream song.
Barbie Dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dream-
Yeah, go ahead.
Dreams of Fucking an R&B Bitch was a song that I heard a lot as a little kid, because I was a big Biggie fan when I was a little kid.
Shout out to Big.
Shout out to Biggie, shout out to the homie.
Yep.
And you know, she did her little version where she called out all the male rappers, and I don't know, I feel conflicted. Like I wasn't too impressed by what she did, but you know what I'm saying, Biggie, we let Biggie roll, I'ma let her ride, you know what I'm saying? I do feel that she didn't have to tell people it was all for jokes and shit like that. Obviously,
Just let it ride.
Obviously she ain't fucking all those niggas, but you know, people get at her, and you know what I'm saying? She's
My bad.
sensitive about the shit. Oh, you good?
I was trying to look up the track list.
Okay. But I don't know. I feel like far as like
Did you listen to the album? You said it was trash, right? It's funny because
overall it was trash.
Charlemagne said it was great.
Well, Charlemagne is a goddamn fanboy, and
Yeah, I mean he just
He just a
dark,
coattail
a
rider.
lighter version of academics.
he a coattail rider and shit. I was grading on the curve because
Yeah,
I already
let it fester.
It's gonna fester.
Let it fester.
That was a
I was grading on the curve because I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan, but I just thought it was gonna be better than what it was. It's not as whack as I thought it was gonna be, but it's still not good.
underwhelming. Would you say?
It's underwhelming. I give it like a 4 out of 10.
Besides the singles, the only songs I heard was China White.
China White is actually hard.
You think China White was hard?
That was hard for her because she actually rapped on that song for real.
See, and I guess that's my problem, man. Like Nicki, I don't want to ever get it misconstrued. When it comes to rapping, when the bitch actually tries, she's cold.
She got talent
It's undeniable that she's cold when she tries.
when she
but,
cuts all the gimmicks.
Yeah.
but that's what happens with a lot of a lot of rappers who get to that point in their career where they don't spaz as much.
Yeah.
Like, I think of all the rappers, like it's a lot of rappers that get that success and then they don't deliver no more.
Yeah.
you
Well, they
just not
comfortable.
impressed. Yeah,
They're comfortable, and then they people around them.
But you can't feel comfortable if you a 30-something-year-old chick in the game when you got all these young bitches coming for you.
But
you
she's at the top. I mean, when you at the top, I
Is
mean,
she? How long is she gonna be
Well,
there?
she was at the top for a minute.
She released the album. Ain't nobody give a fuck.
I mean, before the Cardi shit, I mean, who was contesting her really?
I don't know. But you know what I thought about the other day? Would Cardi be as that's funny. Would Cardi be as popular?
B.
Would
Bars.
Cardi be as popular
Bars.
if there was no Nicki Minaj to compare her to? I noticed that a lot of Cardi love was just Nicki hate in a prom dress.
I don't think she would have.
LeBron and Kobe.
I don't think she would have gained as much
because,
traction.
because it was like people disliked Nicki, but they had to have somebody to root for. They had to have a fuck that bitch she whack champion. And when Cardi came out, because a lot of motherfuckers were not fucking with Cardi B, like niggas,
Yeah.
all the fake fans now. Cardi B has been on Love and Hip Hop for years. Dating back to the Cat Stacks, which was a proud moment in,
Shout out to Cats.
in real street hoe history was when Cat Stacks
She's
got
the-
at Cardi
I think
B.
she's the last
About
original
not-
hoe.
She an actual hoe going
Yeah.
against.
I think
faux
she's
hoe.
like the OG hoe of this circuit.
Probably.
Cat Stacks. Is she in jail? Is Cat Stacks still alive?
When is she
think-
not in jail?
I think she got deported.
That's
right.
a whole different type of jail.
You're right. She did get deported.
Yep.
Damn. She can't even come back.
No, she can't come back this time.
Yeah, she can't come back. It's done. Done
But
deal.
when I was talking to my cousin, I compared Nicki Minaj to a frog. I compared her to a frog because
what's-
this is my analogy.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Valen.
break
Because
this shit down.
you know, I don't know if you know about this, but if you got like let's say a tank and you got frogs in the tank, a frog will sit on another frog to stop a frog from eating for no reason. No reason whatsoever. It just wants to have all the food because frogs are gluttonous.
I never thought about that.
Frogs are gluttonous creatures. They'll eat until they die. They like goldfish.
I never analyzed frogs that deep. I just eat the frog
Look,
legs.
I watched a lot of Animal Planet, but look,
I honestly thought you was going to talk about the frog in the boiler pot because that also works too.
That works.
She stuck around as the heat gradually got turned up and she didn't move.
so she's two different frogs.
Damn.
But like
I think that bitch a battle
she
toad.
that too. She a frog. This bitch a frog. Look, she a frog and a fraud.
No,
Punch
where's
it.
the fraud coming from?
I'm just joking, dog.
Wait, are you talking? Wait,
She
are you,
is fake.
Are you assuming the,
She
the
is
safari
fake.
shit?
Oh yeah, the safari shit.
I mean, you got to bring whenever you bring nigga, you got to bring up the safari shit.
it's always some safari shit.
I will say that it is noticeable the drop in quality and consistency when her and Safari parted ways. Safari has always maintained, and anytime you refuse to shit on the nigga to appease Charlemagne shitting on you, I gotta believe what you saying.
Yeah,
And as far as Safari is concerned, he has always maintained that he has never wrote for her. If anything, he contributed and co-wrote, but
I
he
think
has
he
never
played his
penned her
part. He
bar.
was like, "Look, man."
That's what he always says.
He's
I played
always
my
played
part.
his part. I was like, I don't have to
teammate.
slander you. I got a bag. I had a nice run.
I got my own career
I
now.
hit the ant body box. And, you know,
Yeah. But
Bugs Life
she's
box.
the one constantly screaming, I write my own shit. She the only one screaming that.
I mean, it's because the whole
We all
camp
know that's
of
lies.
Young Money, her, Wayne, and Drake have the ghostwriting rumors has surrounded all three of them the height of their whole career.
So what do you feel about the holy trinity of scumbag niggas, Safari, Envy, and Charlemagne, like coming together in
scumbag
harmony?
alliance?
Yeah, they coming like, no, Safari ain't do nothing.
So I gotta make a correction. When we was talking earlier, and I said that DJ Envy was getting at her. I mean, he was responding to her. So when she was on Funk Flex, she was talking about Safari. DJ Envy was upset that she
Through the other
alluded to threatening another DJ over his opinion,
DJ. Yeah.
and apparently
DJ Self.
DJ Self, yeah.
Oh yeah, I did hear that slander talking about dude was stealing chicks' credit cards,
Yeah, like
buying escorts,
How-
back page hoes.
And it was funny because he was like, "You mean the credit card you gave me with the pen
With the
you
pen that
provided?
you- yeah.
That don't sound like stolen
and
to
she
me."
ain't she from Brooklyn, the home of the swipers?
No, she from
She
Queens.
from Queens.
From Queens.
But how can you sit up there and talking about people being envious and slanderous and people, trying to stop your shine when your whole career has been that? You've been vindictive and mean and trying to stop people.
she been
shine.
sneak dissing a lot of dudes.
I mean, Eminem said it best. It's always different till it's you. It's always something else. I mean, M was very cavalier with his comments. The Christopher Reeve shit, the two twins that died, and the over in the car, and all the other shit. But when people start talking about, his relatives and shit like that, he starts spazzing. He will wig.
Yeah.
But he said it. It's
Talk
always
about my daughter.
it's always different till it's you. Shout out to Ja Rule.
Right.
Shout out to Ja Rule, the man that it took two posse cuts. It took two posse cuts, an entire label, and a RICO investigation to get rid of Ja Rule. Now, y'all can say what y'all want about Ja Rule out there in radio land, but you have to consider this. For Eminem to be the one guy that everybody, oh, you don't want to get on track with him, blah, blah, blah.
I'm scared of him.
I'm scared of him. For everybody to have said that shit, and for Ja Rule to decide that, you know what, I ain't got nobody with me. Irv don't rap. Ain't nobody else on Murder Inc. gonna carry the label like me. Nas wouldn't participate, even though Nas was with Murder Inc. at the time.
Nas.
Shout out to Macho. But Ja Rule took on them niggas by himself. And for him to be the high caliber MC that he is, I don't think and I don't believe that Eminem needed to have two super posse cuts
Where's the bill? I still want to.
We
give
ain't got a
Nas
bill here. Nicki
to take out Ja.
Nicki got Eminem on the album.
She did. Emma's actually on the first song.
It was more like
Second
a
song.
fart. I feel like Eminem shouldn't even been on the track. I feel like Eminem did her a service by even trying to attempt, but
Was the M
It was-
verse on there better than the M verse on the Royce album? Because the M
No.
verse on the Royce,
nowhere in there.
No.
the M verse on the Royce album is probably the best verse he done dropped in a decade.
Yeah, about 10
Yeah.
years.
Like I feel like at this point in the game, like M shouldn't even
Be rapping.
be rapping. He should just be counseling niggas. You know
Teach
what I
other
mean?
niggas how
Teach
to
other
rap.
niggas how to rap. Cause like at this point, man, ain't nobody really trying to hear it.
You did everything already.
Yeah, it's like you did enough.
Yeah,
You-
because when I heard the song, I got Eminem fatigue in the middle of the song. I was like, I don't even want to hear you rap
yeah.
no more.
He should just be, in the background. Like,
But,
I mean, I know everybody don't want to hear that, but it's like, man,
It's time.
it's retirement time,
But
fella. Like, it's
also,
time.
when you talk about Nicki and her burying other bitches and not respecting her elders, she has Foxy Brown on the album.
Yeah, and I like how
Hold
she's
on,
at
hold
the
on.
end though.
Look at this nigga's face right quick. I want everybody that was out there that can see the feed. Tell us why Foxy being on the album is so particularly important to you, villain.
I love Foxy Brown. I love that deaf bitch.
I fuck with Foxy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I got more good memories of Foxy than bad memories of Foxy. Foxy reminds me of a time. Foxy reminds me of my favorite era Jigga.
Yeah.
Cause Volume 2, Hove had motherfucking Emil and he had Foxy on there.
Yeah, girl power.
Low key, that's one of my favorite Foxy verses on what's the name of the song with her and Jay-Z?
Which one? Ain't no nigga.
Touch the Paper.
Ain't no
Oh,
girl
man.
like the one I could.
No, that was the first song.
that
That
the
was
first
his first
one?
single.
She
yeah.
she bodied that.
Yeah, she went off on
Man, I
that.
love Foxy Brown, dog.
I like how she threw that. I'm glad she put her like at the end.
Yeah.
Of course she
But
put her on
It's
there.
just
you
it's
know.
just the fact that it's finished Foxy though.
Yeah,
You know, like
It
I
ain't-
wish
it
it was
ain't
prime Foxy.
Yeah, it ain't prime Foxy.
Damn.
I wish Foxy would have dropped that motherfucking diss song about Remy Ma where she was going over to take over. Okay.
She too,
I at least wanted
No,
to,
I didn't want that.
She
I
be
wanted to
off-
laugh, man.
she be off beat because
She was on beat there. She was mad.
The anger kept her on beat.
She
God.
but she what it is you gotta take a slightly different approach to dissing Remy Ma because you don't want it to ever leave wax.
Oh yeah, Remy Ma
'Cause
come
Remy- right.
stab your ass.
Remy Ma pull up on you.
Right. And now she's skinny. She probably fast too now. She hawk your bitch ass
How
down.
tall is Remy?
Like 5'9".
I'm 5'9",
She a big
5'10".
chick.
That's still a tall chick for
Yeah.
regular standard. Damn, 5'9" Remy Ma coming up on you,
I-
and she prison ready.
She was like 180 back then. Now she like 140, 130.
Remy 131.
You ain't seen her?
What?
You ain't seen her lately? She lost
Is
all
she
that
getting
weight.
ready to leave Papoose?
That's why
I think that's what's going on.
that's why 50
I think that's what
that's,
she's doing.
That's why 50 threw that shot at
Ooh.
her. That's what he was like, hey skinny on her Instagram.
It's coming.
And Papoose went ham.
Oh, it's coming. He
And she pregnant now.
oh, she pregnant?
Yeah,
Shout
she
out to
pregnant.
Papoose. Everybody get Papoose
Hey,
around.
but
applause,
look,
my
but look,
nigga.
hey, you know what they say when chicks get their body right and all that shit, and niggas see it, they gotta knock her up, dog.
gotta-
Make her start all over
Yeah,
again.
start all over again. Yeah, I mean, if I was Papoose, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't really be too nervous. I mean,
Pap always wanted a kid with her though.
yeah, Pap always wanted a kid, and Pap always made sure that hit the bag, the box was secured.
How when your girl more popping than you are in life?
His girl chose a different lane than him. Pap never wanted to make radio music.
Yeah.
Remy was best
real
friends
nigga.
and clicked up with a radio rapper.
Fat Joe.
Yeah.
And Big Pun.
I don't know. Pap did try to get radio. I mean, I think
See, it's just
he tried.
It
I
was
think it just didn't work.
It was similar to when Nas would try to get on the radio.
Oh, don't
you
bring
cannot,
this bum nigga up,
you cannot
man.
try to get on the radio. You either are making radio songs or you not. Ain't no trying to get on the radio. Jay-Z didn't try to make Big Pimpin'. He made Big Pimpin'.
So you either a made man or you not.
It's not even so much of the made man or not. It's the approach that you take. You're like, a lot of niggas, I ain't about to do that lame shit. I don't want to look whack. I don't want niggas to think I'm corny.
Right.
Well, you know something, bro? All the most complicated technical rappers are viewed by the mass majority of people are lame and corny.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
That's
you know
how
what I'm
Nas
saying?
stay relevant.
Meanwhile, you want to know why I think Nas stay
that's
relevant?
Nas.
I think Nas remains relevant because New York cannot call him washed without sounding like hypocrites. Remember, Nas was the pedestal and the standard to which New York held everybody. If you wasn't rapping like Nas, then you wasn't shit. And then when Nas stopped rapping like Nas, New York couldn't say anything.
I hate that exists.
It is what it is.
New York didn't change. New York just adopted everybody else.
Why they just never? You know what grinds my gears though?
Grinds your gears, bro.
When Nas was perpetuating this fake lifestyle, nobody called him out.
No,
everybody else did it.
Like
everybody
jumped on Rick Ross.
Yep.
And started honing his. Oh, you correction officer. You don't sell dope.
When truth be told, Nas and Rick Ross have literally sold the same amount of dope.
Yeah, they're the same nigga.
They sold the same amount of dope and they've killed the same amount of people.
Yeah, they're the same people. I'm just like, man, if you're gonna crucify anybody, I feel like Nas should be definitely crucified.
It's funny
He
because
crucified himself in that one video.
Which one?
Did you hear
Hate Me Now?
He only did that shit because Tupac did it in Smile.
Yeah, you got to keep up with the Joneses.
Trash.
I mean, fake niggas repeat fake stuff. I mean,
All right. Next topic. Next topic.
Before we
Birds
leave,
of a feather.
Before
That's
we
all
leave,
I'ma leave it.
Before we leave that topic, did you listen to the song where she had with Nas on the album?
On this album, it wasn't no song with Nas on the album.
It was.
What was the name of it?
I saw it on the track list and Nas had a feature on
Nah,
it.
Nas wasn't on there.
I ain't seen no
Nas
Nas.
wasn't
Unless they took it off.
Oh no,
It's not on there.
let the Baron check before the Baron gets accused of talking out of the Baron's ass.
Yeah, I ain't
Which
seen,
happens a lot.
I ain't see no Nas song.
Yeah,
I'm glad I didn't see a Nas song. You imagine?
I wouldn't even listen to the album.
You imagine how? You
That's how much
hate.
hatred I have for Nas.
Jesus, you imagine them two on the song together, like he talking about the moon and the stars, and she talking about Barbie things. That wouldn't work. Too
Nah,
well.
it wouldn't work.
That wouldn't work.
I don't care how many weak ass co-viruses you have.
I remember when my barber Kim gave me a Covalis. I was mad. I was like, "What the fuck did you give me this for?" She cut off all my waves on the side and all that other shit.
She gave you a Timmy.
It wasn't a Timmy.
Back
It was,
in the day, they called it.
It wasn't
Timmy.
It wasn't a Timmy.
You had a
It-
Timmy bowl.
It wasn't a Timmy. It was clean. 'Cause she faded me right. It was just too low for my taste.
It's a Timmy. It's a Timmy. The court's in. There's nothing wrong. Look, I've been victim of a Timmy.
People used to call it a Timmy if they just didn't understand what was going on with your head.
No, Timmy.
What's going on up there?
A Timmy
What
is
is
that?
A Timmy is when your shit is jacked from the back, not necessarily the sides. The sides is a fade.
But you can have a jacked up fade.
It wasn't jacked up.
And if you got a messed up lineup there, and be like, "Oh, you got a Timmy."
Oh yeah. No,
I don't know. You know what? It's funny. I'm just realizing we were just really critical in barbershops. Like
Yeah,
I feel like even if you had a crispy,
I didn't go to the motherfucking barber shop to get mediocre service, nigga. I gotta go to school with this haircut. You better do me straight, dog. I'm serious.
Yeah, because it used to be like if you couldn't give a good haircut, you caught hands.
Straight up.
It was
Straight
all,
up.
it was all over when my barber got shot. My barber got shot.
That's
and,
a common
and
thing.
Why do everybody's
That
barber
is a common
get shot?
thing. My barber on 6 Mile
That barber on 6 Mile too.
was you okay?
He got shot.
Wait, we might be talking about the same.
He
guy.
might be the same nigga
Is
that
the
got
guy
shot.
that used to be by Deja Vu?
No, you on the other
Okay,
wrong side
all
of
right.
6 Mile.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
don't matter. He got shot.
But yeah, a lot of barbers just get shot. I don't understand what they be doing. I don't know if they be giving fuck niggas haircuts or, they be fucking their lineup
That's
up.
because niggas is just really tender about like haircuts.
tender-headed.
And I stand corrected. Y'all are actually correct. I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck
I ain't
was
gotta lie to
looking
you. I'm lying
Right.
to you.
No, I know if it was Nas on there because I could sense whole shit.
Okay, next topic.
at.
Next
So what's
topic.
it? So since we spilling tea and all this other whole ass shit, let's talk about Omarosa. Let's talk about Omarosa's book. Omarosa
about it?
I forgot she had a book.
Nah, she had a book detailing all of the fuck shit to come out of the shit show circus that is the current administration in the nation's capital.
I mean, Omarosa.
But it's like
Why is she credible?
she's not credible, and I was just
No,
about to
she's
bring
not.
it up. None of this shit is confirmed. It's all rumor. It's all gossip. It's all typical shit. And it's funny because people are running the same people that always get at this stupid ass motherfucker Trump about he don't know what the fuck he talking about. Where the facts? And it's like, but this book ain't facts. Ain't none of this shit facts. She could be making all this shit up. Do you actually know how she got her job at the White House?
Didn't she just
got
get off that
fired
TV
in.
show?
Somebody from the National Enquirer showed up at her brother's funeral posing as a mourner just to get a story.
What?
And she was about to sue the National Enquirer. The guy that runs and owns the National Enquirer is friends with Trump. He hit Trump up and was like, hey,
Give
she
her ass
about
a
to
job.
sue. Please do something to quell this.
Yeah, so she just gave her the position. Damn.
I would have took the job and sued him anyway.
Oh, turn up, Ginger. Turn up.
Try and fire me. I'll sue you for that too.
That's right. That's a smart move.
Jesus.
I don't know, man. The whole situation at hand, man. I just feel like she. First of all, she can't come back to the community.
Well, she's claiming she's black again.
Of course. Everybody black when you lose your goddamn job.
She a welfare queen.
Welfare queen. I don't know, man. Like I feel like that's when auntie, like once you,
Auntie.
because she that auntie that like that went to L.A.
bougie one.
and thinks she better just because she rode a plane before and she want to tell you like, oh, I'm better than all
rode a
of that.
plane.
Ate at one of them restaurants.
She
Say
dark.
that one- right.
She dark skinned Aunt
Dark skin Arville. That's
Hey.
that's hey.
Dark skinned Aunt better than her.
I was like,
Omarosa, man. Now she was like, oh, Trump used the N word all the time. That's what she just said.
That motherfucker
she's
Trump.
cringe.
Trump
man.
has
She's
been
cringe.
Trump
She's
has
very
been on
cringe.
TV my entire life, and I always have to say this and I have to stress it. If Trump would have said the shit, given the fact that everybody hates this motherfucker, we would have been had the goddamn copies of the shit. We would have had all type of
Right.
Sway the Remix God, Trump saying nigga, nigga, nigga all day.
Right.
At this point, I'm prone to believing that the shit don't exist, and it's just more media circus shit. This is like the intermission between Russian Gate and the fucking Mueller investigation. It's just bullshit.
It's definitely bullshit.
It's all the circus to me.
But
I do find
What-
it funny though that go
what
ahead.
if she what if she come out with this book and it's fire?
I mean, the book is already out. I bought it. I just ain't
Oh,
got.
you ain't read it?
I ain't had the chance to read it. Not
I'm not
before the
reading
show.
that trash. I'm not reading it. It's trash.
I've read worse.
Yeah.
I will say what's funny is the hypocrisy on the part of niggas. When Trump had called her a dog on Twitter, I mean that's
Is that real? Because I saw that and I was like,
yeah,
this can't
that's
be
real. But I mean that's light. Does
I
anybody
know, but-
does anybody remember when Trump was beefing with Rosie O'Donnell? My
remember
God,
He called her a fat
Yeah,
pig.
he fat,
my
fat
God,
pig.
talking about I can pay somebody to come take your wife is nothing. He was talking some fly jiggy
Yeah,
nigga
he was
shit.
talking some real. Yeah, he was talking saucy,
The fucked up part about it is
but he could deliver on it.
everybody's talking all this. He did disrespected the black woman. He called her a dog and blah blah blah.
She a black woman now.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's funny
But just
because
not too long ago,
it's funny.
you wasn't riding with
It's
her.
funny because when Obama had invited
Yes,
all of those
queens,
goddamn
boy.
rappers to the White House, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The maestros of calling women bitches. Did
Everybody was turned
Everybody
up.
was turned.
Everybody was
Oh,
turned.
man.
Oh, they got Pusha T in the White House, drug dealer. in the
Dog,
White
Rick
House.
Ross's motherfucking his tether went off in the middle
Wow.
in the middle of a conversation.
Tether went off. She ain't even know it.
How many wing stops did he eat before he
Jesus.
realized?
That's my nigga Rose. Shout out to Port of Miami too. Your big ass better stay alive until that album come out.
Man, I love
dog.
that fraud nigga, dog.
Ross
That
is my,
album is great.
I hate part twos.
that album was great.
Part two, though, don't mess up part one by making part two.
It's like that though.
He keep me alive, though. I'm like, it's hope after all in the rainbow. You could just get away with anything.
Yeah.
You can say anything. You can be like, man, fuck the police, but you were the po-po at one point.
Hey,
You know what I
Ice-T.
mean? You what?
If y'all ain't getting on Ice-T about fuck the police, cop killer, just to go and play New Jack City, and he been a cop ever since, y'all got to get Ross a pass.
Hey, cops
Yeah,
the
you
new
gotta
way-
get
cops the
Ross
new wave. Hey,
What?
let's talk about Omarosa's daughter, a.k.a. Azalea Banks.
Oh, my God. Yuck. Yuck.
You know what? I'm glad that she got dissed. I'm just gonna go on the record and say I'm glad she got dissed.
First of all,
She over there sucking swarming penis
listen,
Oh
man.
my God.
just so she can
Oh my God.
Just so she
what
can
you
get a
call
bag.
it? What you call
He
it?
called it-
swarm a penis.
Can't even say shawarma.
So apparently she was at
Did I say it
Eli.
wrong? Swarm.
No, you.
I said it right the first time.
There was enough gutturals in there.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you that.
Okay.
She was at Elon Musk's house apparently doing acid, and it's funny that Azalea.
How you know she was doing acid?
She said he was doing acid.
Oh, that's how he be coming up with all of my
That's
ideas.
where he gets his ideas
He be
from.
dropping. he be tripping balls.
Y'all ever done? Has anybody in this room ever done acid?
Nope.
I have.
Oh
I
my
have.
God.
See some crazy shit, right?
It's crazy in the colors. It's
Yeah, colors that don't exist.
colors that don't exist.
And you know they don't exist because they don't exist non-high because you can't describe them.
Yeah, it's trippy.
Go to Lowe's in the paint department. No.
No. Literally,
This
said-
ain't what I saw.
If this one and this one had a baby.
Yes,
Maybe.
This
that-
ain't-
you
Yeah.
do a lot of
Maybe.
that.
It's a different type of pink. The elephant went
Synesthesia
this
is
pink.
a
Right.
thing, and just like the odd shit that you see. Like I've seen some shit where in the corner I can't even describe what it was. It was a thing that was sitting there with multiple eyes,
Dang.
and I know that every time I looked at it, it was looking at me, and that was the panic tether. You need a panic tether if you get too fucking high, where you gotta be like, you know what, I need to calm the fuck down, I need to chill, because if you don't, you just gonna trip. You gonna
Yeah,
have
the
a
bad trip is.
So I was looking at it, and I
Bad
realized I
trips
was
are
like,
terrifying.
Certain drugs.
if I
won't touch.
stop wigging about this thing,
Will it stop?
it will stop, because obviously the motherfucker was there before I was paying attention to it. Or at least that's what I was saying.
Obviously, taking this acid ain't hurting Elon Musk, unless
Clearly, he has access to the purest.
the best acid,
Yeah.
cocaine acid. But
He probably makes it.
Yeah, he makes
Yeah,
it.
at that
He
point, at
boil it-
that
he
level,
boils his
yeah.
own
At
acid.
that level, I feel like you should have some type of creative
Unless-
skill to
Good point,
make it.
engineer.
unless it is hurting him, like Azalea Banks is claiming.
No, the only thing that's probably hurting Elon Musk is his trash taste in women, but that's he got enough.
Yeah. Well, how
He'd
does,
have to sign a waiver.
Yeah,
how's Azalea Banks getting in people's houses? Like she's getting invited into people's houses over and over and over. We all know she don't fuck shit. We all know she gonna go on Twitter and say some whole ass shit about you right after she's in your house.
you know how the normal ones of us, aka the broke niggas, you go to the grocery store, cook you and your lady or your man something to eat, and you stop at the red box. Rich niggas don't do that. Rich niggas invite niggas to the house because they have nothing to worry about, and they just gonna laugh at you. I'd laugh at a fuck nigga. They couldn't give me money, bro.
So he was
They
like,
cannot-
perform.
It's just
perform,
entertainment.
monkey.
They're like it's any form of entertainment.
The
it works.
first thing
Even if it's bad.
the first thing I'd do if I got a bag of money is I'd get some mother of pearl Louis Vuitton print clans robes.
You gonna be a red
Where are you
dragon.
gonna wear this? Where would you wear this?
At the chicken eating photo shoot that I'm gonna launch.
Oh
for
my
I'm
God.
motherfucking-
Oh God. You've thought of this.
I have.
You thought of this
I'm
very
be
long.
sitting on a chair of money.
A throne of money.
You can see the engineer just powering up.
He just ready. He ready for the fuck shit.
They can't get a Metabear money, because when the Metabear gets some money, this is some wild shit is gonna go down.
I don't know, man. I might have like American Gladiator in my house.
I'm making that slave ship
my
survival
God.
horror movie too.
How we
Yeah.
go from Azalea Banks to slave ship horror movie?
Because talking about Azalea Banks is slave shit. What are you talking about? Bitch, crazy.
Have you seen Would You Rather? Have you seen that?
That movie is excellent.
That's what
I
I
don't
would
know
do.
what that is.
If I had the type of money, I would host that every Friday.
So-
Would you rather?
So first of all, I love you, Sasha Grey, but you are terrible as an actress. You terrible. But it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
Yeah, bad. It don't make sense.
It don't make sense. It was cringe.
It's always cringe.
It's always cringe. Cringe culture.
She was trying to, and I was just looking like, you need to hurry up and die. So I
Finish this movie.
Be the first to go.
I'll get you out of here.
I give her credit. She actually was one of the last.
She stuck around for a minute.
She was in the last 4.
Yeah. She stuck. Yeah, she did stick around before.
Once
I was surprised. I was like, I thought she was gonna go.
I felt bad for the dad from
Immediately.
I felt bad for the dad from Home Alone.
Ugh.
Cause my man's
Still alive?
my man's got him so good. Hey, look, the Metabaron is recommending that y'all motherfuckers go out and
Yes,
watch
if
it.
you get a chance, check it
It's
out.
some
I'ma
low
go-
budget
I'ma go check it
Netflix
out.
schlock. Shit's excellent.
It's excellent. The host is what really sells it for me.
The host was excellent. He
The
was
host,
the best nigga in the movie.
he was the best motherfucker. I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna be a scumbag, I aspire to be that.
This is the type of scumbag. I wanna
scumbag
be.
level. It's like the Dose Keys nigga had a do rag and was just talking saucy the whole time, and it was excellent.
gutting backwoods on the top of orphans' heads.
Why not?
Ugh.
It's horrible. But that's why we can afford to talk about that, because I mean, outside of acknowledging Azalea Banks is on some crazy shit, what else is there to talk about?
You gotta stop fucking crackheads.
The bitch builds
Is
bridges.
she a
in,
crackhead?
She is a crackhead.
The bitch builds bridges in California, my nigga.
She can-
Everything's on fire.
She
Everything.
She
is
can
on
be
fire.
crackish. She ain't necessarily got to be crackhead.
I mean, I think she just does whatever at this point to just stay alive.
After that whole chicken
stay
closet.
alive.
After that whole
'Cause
chicken
what project?
closet.
What project has Azalea Banks came out with?
The last Azalea Banks
can't do
project,
that.
Exactly.
the last one that I remember her coming out with was this project called Slay Z, and it
What?
was written like the Volume 2 Jay-Z shit.
Wow, she's stealing people ideas now.
Wait, you know
That is
what?
desperation at its
That is very
finest.
desperation.
That is quintessentially Azalea Banks.
She just hopping on other people's waves and stealing it.
She's surfing on plywood.
Hey,
I don't
do
know.
what you got to
I
do.
just-
dog.
I just think her badussy smell.
Ooh, not her
Jesus.
badussy.
Boot up.
That's the butt and the
Beat it.
pussy. Both of them stink. I wouldn't.
You
I
like
say that
that?
out loud. What?
You
Not
like that?
you. I'm talking about Macho. Talking about booed up.
Boot up.
So fucking
Oh, speaking of
horrible.
boot up, Nicki Minaj did a remix of that song. She was on the remix, and it was whack.
Her and Quavo ruined that
Quavo.
girl's song.
All right.
Y'all motherfuckers ought to be ashamed of y'all.
She probably paid them about 100 racks
Yeah.
for that bullshit. They ain't even gonna play that version.
I hope they don't, because that girl was doing fine. Quavo, that garbage ass.
Do you
verse.
think she's gonna be a one-hit wonder?
After that,
If
maybe.
so, fuck it.
I don't think
got her
she could
back.
top that.
Hey,
That's that because like you had niggas out here looking real sus.
boot
Is
up.
she?
She had niggas looking sus. Like you was going
Hey, so you talking about boot up and we
to
talk.
pushing your chick out the way to dance with your homie to boot up. Do do da do.
Hey, do the home, man.
Hey, that's the culture.
I mean,
Do the
we
homie.
haven't had this much such culture since what was that? Stilettos, Crime Mob.
The
Oh my
Leto.
God,
Remember that shit?
No,
Man,
no.
Do you remember that
Hey,
shit? You
you
had
know that
niggas
song-
in Suburbans,
I can
windows down.
I can smell. You said crime mob.
You can smell it.
I can smell.
Remember that?
I can smell the cheap ass foot action tall tees and Reggie Weed. As soon as you said crime mob,
Reggie
nigga.
Weed.
Yeah,
So
I remember vividly pulling up the gas stations and dudes, especially at Speedway on Jefferson, it was like packed, and dudes was in Suburbans, all type of hood box cars, Chevys, and all that shit was banging stilettos.
Oh
pumps.
no,
Yeah, look
Hey.
up. Remember that?
Cardi B is the new crime mob.
Damn, you're actually right.
Like they do that with Cardi
Yeah,
B
you're
music.
right.
If
You
anybody
hear
out there has fond memories of Crime Mob or is an actual member of Crime Mob, call into
Oh
the
my
show.
God,
248-579-5290.
Tall T's coming back, dog. I'm
I
bringing
hope
them
not.
back. I'm
No,
bringing
they
them-
don't have to. Everybody wearing dresses.
I was
and
about to
skirts
say that's
now.
just a dress now.
Yeah, that's a
Like
whole. that's a
dudes
whole
just
outfit.
fully. I mean, Boondocks called it. They were like,
So-
dudes just gonna transform into like Yes, queens.
So you and these yes queens. So if we talking boo.
And then how you say it?
Yeah, I'm not imitating them.
It's too late.
Look, if you talking booed up and what else you just talk about Azalea Banks and her weekend date with Elon Musk.
Right.
I guess we can talk about bad dates.
You know, it's fucked up because now anytime I think of Elon Musk or Azalea Banks, the garbage ass booed up remix is gonna play in my head
Wow, you gonna connect those two
while
things?
somebody's tripping on acid. Yes.
Yes. Acid date.
Acid is pretty good for listening to.
I don't think I would
music.
drop acid for a date.
I heard of mushroom dates.
I feel like that's full commitment. Like,
Y'all might get married.
Or die.
Or die.
either way.
Hey, to death do us
I
part.
either
If
really
you
like
mic-
you
if
or
you
I really
micro-
want to fuck your shit up.
If you microdose on shrooms, it could be a pretty good date.
Every time I
Microdose,
look at you, I have
take a
PTSD
quarter.
now.
Yeah.
Yep. Take a quarter, and when you take it, don't chew them up because them shits. Dave Chappelle has had the most accurate description of what mushrooms taste like when he was talking on Killing Them Softly. Yeah, it tastes like athlete's foot.
Ugh.
I've never had
mushrooms.
I've never
Yeah.
tasted
I never
athlete's
will.
foot, but
Tasted his own foot.
It's one of those things. I grind them up and put them in motherfucking gelatin capsules and just take them that way. No shitty aftertaste, none of that other shit.
I don't know. I've never gotten to that level where it's like, let me just try it.
I need to try a mushroom.
Yeah. Unless I was on some high shit.
You see some crazy shit.
I don't want to see. Look, I'm a black man in America. I see enough crazy shit as it is.
Here we go.
just
You know
put
what
your
I'm saying?
phone away ahead of time. Maybe go in the woods
Yeah.
Why is that the association every
Why
time?
white people always going in the woods?
because it's the best.
It is.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, some of us know how to survive in the woods.
Hey.
It's not that hard.
Black people shouldn't be in the woods.
Hey.
Water,
Hey.
food, you're
Yes,
fine.
I am an official member of Crime Mob, and Khalil was the fucking shit.
That was you out there on the hood of the car with your tall tee.
Hey, any T is a tall T on
That
tail.
was not denial.
And I had the money do rag, nigga.
Oh, you gotta have the money do rag.
Nice.
Did you have a
Had
Hey,
tape?
man, for real though, on some 100 shit, why the fuck is Azalea Banks even relevant in year 2018, nigga?
Exactly.
What the fuck is she doing?
Because I
Nothing.
believe them 700 chickens she decapitated in that motherfucking broom closet in that motherfucking $40,000 loft she had in New York,
Allegedly.
keeping her alive. Ain't no allegedly, nigga. I saw the blood on the wall. Fuck
Allegedly.
Allegedly, we gonna get sued. Azalea Banks
Hey,
is
I want to
sued.
give a shout out to the Sith Lord over there. Tell him I said what up.
For sure. What
All
up,
that
though?
good shit.
You already know.
And Sif we trust.
You know. You gotta trust the villain.
I ain't trying to be on here too long. I just wanted to say R.I.P. Aretha Franklin. R.I.P.
Oh, she ain't dead yet. Let her die yet.
I'm about to say
Let her
she's
die
still
for her.
alive.
I share your RIP sentiments. Too.
But you know what?
Yeah,
I'm with you
buy
on that one,
box
though.
at Popeyes. The Popeyes got roaches. Bye.
Popeyes, but you know what's fucked up?
man.
Popeyes
Jesus
is
Christ.
still gonna survive because a year from
I ate
now,
Popeyes yesterday.
it's gonna still survive because a year from now, niggas gonna forget.
The trash.
Yeah. Just don't eat no Popeyes on the east side. Just stay away from the east side.
Don't do
Popeyes.
shit on the east side, but go to the west side. That's,
I have to clap that up. That
Really?
was great. That
I'm
was
sorry,
great.
dog.
Really?
I drive on the east side every day for work.
Jesus,
I ain't talking about Detroit. I'm just talking about the east side in general. Oh, wow.
The east side of the world, dog.
trash. Both of y'all trash scumbag ass niggas,
Just stay off the east side of the world.
Captain J ass niggas.
Man, that's fair. And Captain J's ain't got roaches yet.
Yeah,
Anywhere it's a Martin Luther King Boulevard, stay away from.
Stay away from that shit.
Jesus, dog.
Unless you want to get Malcolm X, stay the fuck away from
Malcolm
MLK
X.
I
Boulevard.
ain't
There
gonna
you
lie,
go.
though, yeah, MLK.
See,
Is rough.
there you
I can't even front like
In
that.
every city.
King Home shit is rough.
King Holmes is rough as fuck.
It's rough. It was rough. Had niggas checking themselves in.
You might not check out.
You might not check out. That's facts.
If we got a second, I actually want to do a shout out.
Do your thing.
Do my thing. All right. I want to just let everybody know today's episode of Hadage Underground is sponsored by Audible. If you get a chance, everybody, please go ahead and start a 30-day trial of Audible and get your first audiobook free. Go to audible.com/Detroit or text Detroit to 500-500. Audiobooks is a pretty good way to kill some time if you're chilling outside. if you're driving into work, that's primarily what I use them for. If you know what I'm saying, hiking at the beach, going running. Some people can't run without something to listen to in their ears. I'm one of those people. I need something to get that cognitive shit going. Or you just too lazy to read. Go ahead and check out audible.com. First book that I got from Audible this month was Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules of Life. Pretty.
Nice. I heard that book.
It's, despite what people were saying about my man, it's pretty straightforward, nonsensical approach to practical advice that you can't find no more because everybody's so extreme in this shit. Again, start your 30-day trial with Audible and get your first audio book for free. Shameless plug. It's gonna be, you're gonna go to audible.com/Detroit or text Detroit 500.
Nice.
Make sure you niggas go get that.
We got sponsors and shit.
We got sponsors. Shout out to the sponsorship.
Shout out to literacy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
think it's
know
gonna be
a
gone,
lot of you
though.
motherfuckers out there can't relate to that and all. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Y'all niggas had $15,000 proms and didn't graduate, but it's cool.
Ooh, shots fired.
We ain't have $15,000 proms in our day.
That's because you probably graduated.
Yeah,
Okay.
you actually deserve to be there.
It's it's fucked up in the hood. The prom is like a pre-funeral send-off. It's like, well, you know, this nigga ain't gonna be shit.
All right,
It's the prime.
it's a wake.
Somebody get him the limo so he can get him the limo and the booze and the weed.
It's the prime. It's the prime to prison pipeline.
I was done when I saw the prom music video.
Why you laughing so hard at that? What's wrong with you?
because niggas is underage, driving drunk and high and fucking and all this other crazy shit. It is the prime to prison pipeline. The fuck you talking?
Niggas
about?
was piping it up.
Pipe it up.
Pipe it up. Pipe it up. Them whole ass niggas is in our city as we speak.
Drake was in our city last night.
Shout out to Aubrey.
And Jay-Z and Bay.
Trap Money Benny.
Woo. Another
They
Southern
was
anthem.
here yesterday, wasn't they? For the
Yeah,
On the
they was
Run
all
tour.
here.
On the Run tour.
Well, that
yeah.
explains why Jay and Beyonce was here. Well, I guess Drake was just here because Drake and Jay.
Yeah,
is
Drake
bosom-
had a song.
Drake
They had
and
a song
Jay is
together
bosom buddies because they want to take Kanye.
against Kanye. Yeah.
They need a tag
equal.
team. Yeah, they got a
got
tag
equal
team
enemy.
championship him up real quick just so they can get a dub.
Because they don't need the tag team. Yeah, both of them, either of them by themselves could take them out. They just both fucking petty. And why not?
They
It
wanna
hurts.
post-
I don't think Jay could at this point in the game. I don't think Jay could. And
I
I'm
think he
looking,
got the
and I
energy.
like Jay, but I don't think he has, like you say, the energy to outdo Ye at this point.
I think
yeah.
if Jay really wanted to get rid of him, he could, but it'll take his last ditch effort and he'll just disappear.
I would like
Luke
to see it as
Skywalker.
his retirement. Like
Just take
this is his
niggas
last shot, and he's just like, fuck it. I might as well just dust off the old microphone and try for one.
Y'all forget that Jay-Z does not operate in the front. All of Jay-Z's machinations are behind the scenes.
like Palpatine.
Oh, some Charles Xavier shit.
Yes. Hove is the greatest villain rap has ever seen.
Yeah. And
He is like a
you know,
kingpin.
villains always have downfalls, and I want to see what his downfall is.
Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. To
I just
see
can't wait until he
65-year-old
he dissed
Jay-Z.
Beyonce. I tell you like that.
That's what's gonna happen.
On the Blueprint 5.
I
That
can't
shit gonna
wait.
be-
dog.
That shit gonna be lit.
Man, can you imagine Jay just spilling all the tea on B?
It's gonna be on Reasonable Doubt too.
You know who I
Man.
think the ultimate villain is?
I
for
love
real?
to see that.
You know who I
dog.
really think the ultimate villain is for real though?
And
Oh.
rap.
It might be Beyonce
You
Might
think so?
be.
because she's not saying or doing it. Like you don't know what the fuck is going on. With
I
her.
think she.
she don't tell nobody. She don't talk to nobody.
Yeah.
You don't never see her partying or
But
doing
she's been
anything.
trained though.
Yeah.
She's been really, really trained.
At the end of the day, Jay-Z might just pop up and be like, I was a bullied man my whole life, and Beyonce forced me to wear these pastel suits. You know,
What's up
I
with you
can
in
do
these pastel
anything.
suits? You've been talking about these pastel
I hate them
suits for like 2
pastel
weeks.
suits. I hate them suits.
Why you so against a pastel
I hate
suit?
them suits. I hate
You
them
don't
so
like
much.
you don't like church in Atlanta?
Church in Atlanta sounds so bad.
The only,
Pastel suits and
sounds
big ass
so
the
bad.
only nigga in the
skittle
pastel
colored fucking
suit.
suits.
The only nigga in the pastel suit I'm giving a pass is my nigga Bruce. That's it.
Them the biggest pastel suits ever. Didn't Big Boy make an album called Church in Atlanta?
No. Thank God.
Thank God. I think church in Atlanta is probably the last form of
Stop
like
saying church in
the
Atlanta.
like the amount of ridiculousness.
Shout out to the church in Atlanta with the pastor and the first wife who was a dude.
It was a dude.
And
It's just entertainment.
And they
at
was
this point.
telling everybody that the first wife was pregnant.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like, and then they
And niggas believed
And they
them.
believed
they
it.
took donations and shit.
Uh-oh.
Like we
How
can,
does it work?
they were.
I know.
The article said
That's why
How
don't
does
make-
it make a baby?
The
That's
article-
why it was an immaculate conception because it was a
they adopted the baby, but
Okay.
they said
Must have been
they,
a super baby. What they
they-
do? Put a balloon under her blouse for
Look,
like
the
6 months?
the article said that the couple was bearing
no.
the couple was bearing for 4 years. I'm like, what do you mean bearing?
No, you're still buried.
You can't have
Right.
kids. Like you don't know how biology works. You can't have kids.
Clearly, the villain needs an update on how biology works because certain men have vaginas and certain women have
Yeah, they
penises.
call
They
it
can't have kids
Tupperware
though.
pussy.
They can't have kids.
Oh,
That's
But
what
they
it's
ain't got a
called.
Tupperware uterus.
You can
Man,
slap a
and
vagina on it all
ovaries,
day.
Tupperware
Doesn't mean they
pussy, you
can
know
carry
it.
a baby.
Okay, I'm gonna just take my ovaries out.
This podcast
It don't work. It don't
this
work like
podcast
that.
has
How did
gotten-
this go there? Wait
This
a minute.
podcast has gotten exceptionally transphobic. I am a.
You started it.
I
You
was saying,
started it.
Didn't you volleyball that up
Yeah,
there?
you threw it up there.
I
We
like
just
how you
alley
did
hooping.
that.
We alley hooping this Tupperware ovary.
like I wasn't gonna tomahawk that.
This is horrible.
You knew that.
It was excellent, but and mostly because everybody was so mad at them. Like, why ain't y'all mad at the motherfuckers giving them money to continue this farce?
They adopted.
That's still why Creflo Dollar's still in business.
When Creflo Dollar told the niggas in his congregation, if you don't tithe, you might as well kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Oh wait a minute. What's that one church?
Creflo with hard body.
What's that one church that
All of them.
that was right? Might as well be. They said tithe. You got to tithe
Mount Zion.
$1,000.
Oh,
And then they was like, if you ain't got $1,000, give us $300.
when Pastor Wayne T. Jackson and them fucking new
I'm
era,
just waiting for
and
the
them
Usher
new era
dudes to
Detroit
have
cornball.
straps.
So you know what?
You don't
I
like
used-
New Era Detroit?
I'm not a fan of no politically active groups because COINTELPRO is real and all the heroes that I venerated were all killed by agents and hoe ass sellout niggas. So no, I don't fuck with no political groups. None.
Okay.
COINTELPRO is real, and these agents that are being trained by the government to infiltrate these groups, you can't outfight them and you can't outthink them because they've been trained too motherfucking well. The CIA is real, phone tapping is real, and anybody can look you up on Facebook. And people don't have the sociopathic training required for you to notice a fake person.
Yeah.
Somebody can look at your whole profile, see everything that you like, and see all your triggers and shit that make you mad, and just befriend you. Like, hey man,
Man,
he
you know what
gotta
I
be
can't
cool.
wait for? When
He
Book
like
of Eli becomes real.
Oh no.
I already told niggas when shit hits the
Book of
fan.
Eli becomes real.
When shit hits the fan, we burning churches that night. Any church that I
Off
see,
top.
Dog, wait, listen. No, let's stop this.
any
Straight to
churches
your head
that
top.
I see with the doors closed and ain't letting nobody in.
Why are you talking about your ideas outside of the show?
And
Leave
just,
it- like,
should we
you-
start assuming that all strangers just eat people too?
The hills have eyes,
Damn.
baby.
I never.
Leave it to the fucking villain.
That's
of
the
the
same
show.
movie,
That's-
right?
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't make that up. Okay.
Yeah.
I get high a lot. I don't know.
It's cool.
She be dropping
too.
acid.
It's hard to
she be
remember.
dropping
I
acid.
fucked with Book of Eli heavy because when it came out, I was totally into Fallout 3, and the Book of Eli was literally
Yeah.
just
It was basically
Fallout
the same
3.
thing.
Continuation.
It was Fallout 3 with Black Zatoichi going through the wasteland carrying the Bible.
Yeah. I can't wait for it to happen though. I feel like we're getting closer.
That's what you look forward
He's
to in
waiting
life.
for it. The zombies.
You can't see my can they see my shoulders?
You right
Oh,
in
they
front of
see
the
it?
camera.
Jesus.
You living his best life.
You
Killing with the show.
You got to harden up, villain. You getting a little too
All right, we need
soft.
some. Right, you can't have the name villain and you ain't got no skin in the game.
Look, man.
We can't do that. That sounds bad, guys.
Villain,
Man, fuck all y'all. Fuck everybody listening. Fuck y'all too.
Yes, the villain.
yes.
The villain.
Man, all right, you gotta plug that. That was hot.
The villain.
That was a great song. Drinking your past blue ribbon
Right.
and can been dry for 10
Ain't
minutes.
shit in there.
Ain't shit in there.
I'm trying to keep up appearance.
Ain't nothing with depression in there.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Plats.
Go buy this shit.
We want to thank everybody that came out and listened to Had a Journey
Shameless
Ground
plug.
tonight.
Shameless plug.
Check us out. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Please.
And also go ahead and go to Audible. For all my literate folks out there, you ignorant motherfuckers, obviously my commentary did not apply to y'all. But please check out audible.com. Like, share, and subscribe for more Haddich. Thanks to the engineer. She was wonderful. And our engineer that started us out.
What's up?
And until next time, it's been the mighty, mighty Meta Baron.
Moo Macho Simpson.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Voice to Philly.
We are out. Peace.
Yes.
Mike's off.
Jesus.
Give me a
That
sec
was
for the
hilarious.
camera, the video.
Okay. That was fast.
Also, could you please give me the timestamps for that Audible
Already
plug?
did send him to Jess.
Beautiful.
Ow!
I like this studio.
Small and
I
intimate.
kind of like this
It's
studio.
small. It's good for if you have a small show and you don't have a lot of guests.
You missed
This
it when
was
you
perfect.
you missed the initial record.